Today we'll be going over where to find information to fill out Worksheet 1 of the Affirmative Fair Housing Marketing Plan. For our example, we'll use NIFA's office in downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. The three main areas that we first need to find information for are the census tract, which we know is 19, housing market area, Lincoln, Nebraska, and expanded housing market area, which will be Lancaster County. To find this information, we will go to this website, which is data.census.gov. Once you pull this up here, click on Advanced Search. On the left-hand side, if you first click on Geography, we can look up our census tract, which we know is 19, but to find that, we go to the state, we then go to the county that we're in, and it'll list all the census tracts in Lancaster County. We know for NIFA, it is 19. Once you select that, it'll pull it up over here on the left. Next, we need to find for Lincoln, Nebraska. So again, go back to Geography. This time go to Place. Scroll down to Nebraska, and then we'll find Lincoln. Okay, Lincoln now is on the left-hand side, and then we'll look for Lancaster County. And again, Geography, this time go over to County, go down to Nebraska, and then we'll find Lancaster. Okay, now that we have those three areas on the left-handed side, we'll scroll up to the top and click on Tables. And the first information we want to find is for our races. So to do that, we'll type in the letters D as in David, P as in Paul, the numbers 0, 5. That'll pull up here. Let's make sure we have all of our information. Okay. So now if we scroll down, we can get to all of our races and then all of the percentages. Right here, we'll have the percentages for Lancaster County. Over here, we have our census tract percentages. And then on the end, we have the percentages for Lincoln. Okay, so now that we have that, we can then go back up to the top here. Next, we'll type in the code S as in Sam, 1810. This will pull up information for disabled persons with disabilities. Okay, so again, at the very top here, we have information right here for Lancaster County. The census tract is here. And then for Lincoln is right here. And then the last one that we need to find is families with children. And the code to find that, again, is S as in Sam, 1101. Okay, then we scroll down a little bit. And right here, we'll select this one, households with one or more people under 18 years of age. Okay, Lancaster County is here. And then we'll have to scroll over a little bit more. The census tract is here, which it's got quite a lower number. And then for Lincoln is right here. Okay, so now that we have all that information, we then will want to go over to Worksheet 1 and put all the information in. If you have any columns or any rows that are 0, please put a number in there, like as in right here, or if you don't have any information, you can put NA, but just please do not leave it blank. And then a good way to determine if a demographic needs to be selected or not for question 3B of the marketing plan, you look at these three columns on the right-hand side. So for the white demographic, you've got 89.8, 84.9, and 86.1. My rule of thumb is take the lowest number, which is 84.9, and then look at the highest number, 89.8. And then if your two numbers on the left here, if one of the numbers falls in between that or is higher, then that would not be a demographic that you would need to select. If we go down here to Hispanic or Latino, you can see 0 is obviously not in between 4.4 to 7.6. So this would be a demographic that we need to select for question 3B. If we scroll down to American Indian or Alaskan Native, again, 0 would not fall in between zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.7. However, when the numbers over here are below 2%, anything below 2%, you do not need to worry about selecting that demographic. So in this example, we would not have to worry about American Indian or Alaska Native or Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander because the numbers on the three right columns are all below 2%. If one of these numbers would be above 2% or 2% or above, then that demographic would need to be selective if the left two numbers are below that. Again, persons with disabilities, um, the highest of the two columns is 5. 5 does not fall in between 7.3 to 10.8. So again, this would have to be a demographic that we need to select. So once we go over to question 3B, um, we know the two demographics that we need to select are Hispanic or Latino, and then persons with disabilities. The other demographics do not need to be selected at all. If you do have an other ethnic group that you need to select, please specify what that group is. Um, please do not leave this blank. Please fill this out so we know what group that will be. If you have any other questions, we do have some tips on the NIFA website. Please take a look at that and we'll go from there. Thank you.